I see you out there. You are going live. You're live streaming on YouTube and Facebook and even on Periscope. And you want a way that you can integrate your email marketing with your live streaming. So that's what we're going to talk about today in this edition of Learn to Live Stream with Miss Eileen. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today. And I just want to make sure, since we're live, that all systems are go and that the stream is as it should be. And it looks like I finally have got the stream going correctly. And I see we have someone in the chat. So let's just put that up on screen. Oh, and let's get the glasses on. And that's Julio. Hello. Hello, my friend. How are you? Great to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream. So, as I mentioned, there are a few ways that we can go live. And we've got this wonderful software, which is what I'm using right now, Ecamm Live. And we also have a tool called Crowdcast. Crowdcast. And I posted the wrong link, so I'm getting that corrected now. Okay, so Crowdcast has just released a new option that live streamers have now. They can go live, and this works really well for those of us who have Patreon, because with Patreon you get a free trial, because this little technique of integrating email marketing in with your live streams, it does not come for free. Okay, so Crowdcast does have a monthly subscription, but I want to introduce you to it anyway. I use Patreon, and those of you who do, you get a 1-month trial. And it just so happened that I was able to capture some of this integration right before my trial expired. So I thought this is a great time for me to share this with you because it's hot off the press. So you'll see here in a little bit of a screen sharing demo that I'm going to do. And like I said, I recorded this right before my demo, my free trial expired, and I didn't realize it. So I was in the process of recording it. So here goes. I just want you to see, and I'm going to be on picture-in-picture, and you might see me in more than one place, but don't be alarmed. Let's check out the demo. So you log into your account over on Crowdcast, and you, of course, you set up an event, and you can go live right then, but you can also schedule an event to go live later. So right now you'll see that I am actually filling out all of the, the description and all of that. And this is where I think my picture-in-picture may get a little interesting. But the option that's kind of behind my head here, it says multi-streams right about there. Word is multi-streams. And you see Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. There's that funky picture-in-picture that I warned you about. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, or custom. So custom means anywhere that you can stream with the RTMP. For example, Twitch. And in fact, I did a live stream on Twitch this morning. I did a live stream on Periscope this morning. And so now let me tell you what's different about going live this way. And I want to also compare this with Ecamm, because it integrates with Ecamm as well. So as you see here, this is the part where you can grab the stream key from the given platform. And you need to do that when you're going live on any of these, Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope. The difference is that when you want to have guests come on cam And when you want to have people in your audience over on Crowdcast, they have to sign up for an account with their email address. So if you've ever signed up for any of the live streams that are held over on Crowdcast, you get email notifications from that streamer. So you'll know when they go live. You'll know when they have upcoming shows. You get a thank you email even after the show. So it integrates your email marketing with going live. So, for example, on Facebook, if you say you want to get notified every time someone goes live, that may or may not happen. On YouTube, you say, I want to get notified. Every time Miss Eileen goes live, I'm going to click that bell notification because I want to know whenever she goes live. Here's the other thing. This was Periscope. I'm showing here that I had my friend Fraser Ramsey from the Hattrick and Ramsey Unleashed podcast. And we were in the stream together. And this is Periscope you're watching here. And I was not using Ecamm for that demo. I was using Crowdcast. So all Fraser had to do was sign in to his Crowdcast account he has to set it up via social media or email. And even if he sets it up via social media, eventually Crowdcast will ask for the email. And then that way he gets emailed. Like I said, when I get ready to go live or when I schedule and I say, or you can RSVP. There's a landing page that you have to go to RSVP to say whether you want to be there or not. Then when the event is getting ready to go live, you'll get a reminder. Then you also have to go to that RSVP page to knock on the door to say whether you want to, come in to the live stream or not. And then during the live stream, of course, you're interacting with the whole audience there on Crowdcast. So whether you're live on Facebook or you're live on YouTube or you're live on Periscope or you're using the custom stream key for Twitch, all of the chat is going on inside of Crowdcast. So let me just show you a couple of screenshots that I was able to grab before, like I said, I ended up, it just so happened that my trial ended right in the middle of me preparing this demo for you, but that's okay. I work with what I got. So let's see if I can get the correct thing to screen share. All right. No, not the entire screen. I just want to share the preview here. Hey, Beauty, how you doing? So, let me put Beauty Bubbles' comment up on screen really quickly. Great to have you here, Beauty. Appreciate you, my dear. So let me take my picture-in-picture off here. So when you're on the back end of Crowdcast, I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see that. You see that you have that option to invite on screen. And you noticed that earlier I showed that clip. You saw my friend Fraser Ramsey. He came on screen with me. So we were in a Periscope, but we were both on screen. And I was able to do a screen share. So let's see what Beauty says about the notifications. Notifications took 7 minutes, a little faster than last week. Oh, good. Yay. I had a little problem with the stream, and that could be part of it. I actually had to delete the first one because I wasn't live on the correct page. It's hard to explain, but you may have got the notification from the other live stream that I deleted. But either way, doesn't matter. You're here now. So this Crowdcast integration now with Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. And really quickly, I'll just show you a little bit more. I'll show you that little demo. Since Beauty just got here, I'll just show a little bit of it. I had to be picture on picture so you guys can hear me. So this is just a typical interface where you're just scheduling an event and so forth. And so here's where you have the multi-streamed. And I want you to notice here, Facebook, the option for Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and custom. Now that custom is where you can go live on Twitch. However, I want to caution you, when you're live with the custom stream key, you're not going to be able to invite people to come on cam. You'll still have your chat over on Crowdcast. Now this is where it can get complicated, because if you have more than one chat going, I've always said that I think that, when you have more than one chat stream going, that people tend to feel left out. They feel that, you're paying more attention to this stream than you are the other stream. One person that I know who does this exceptionally well is Dr. Dr. Tatiata. She does a Wednesday show called Mediascope, I believe is the name of it. And when she does her streams, she is always attentive to all of her audiences, but very few people can manage that. So let me just bring that up really quickly one more time. Yes.
Open the door.
Oh, okay. Be right back. Apologize for that quick little interruption. I think my dinner has arrived. Well, lunch it would be. Well, it didn't get here yet, but it's en route. So, yeah, I think it's interesting that Crowdcast has started up this integration. And like I said, this is definitely for email marketers and for someone who is monetizing their content, because it's rather pricey. So with that said, let me see if I can get into showing you the prices. And I don't think that I'm going to use these options because it was a little pricey for me. But, it just all depends upon how I grow my Patreon. And let's see if I want to get the screen share up for you guys. I like to have the screen share up and available before I start the screen share, because otherwise you guys won't know what I'm sharing. Here we go. I got it. Let me share the Chrome screen. Okay, there it is. And I'm definitely going to zoom in because I can tell that's very tiny. All right, so here's what the plans start off. For monthly, it's $36.75 per month for the year. But like I said, if you have Patreon, you get a discount. You get the 1 month free trial, and you also get a 10% discount. Then all of these multi-streaming options, though, however, are not available with this light plan. And I got to be honest with you guys. I like to keep it real. I didn't realize that. I was ready to go for the light plan because I thought the multi-stream options were part of it. Going live on YouTube and Facebook and Periscope And then I realized that they were not. They are not included in that plan. So you must go to the next plan, which is the professional plan. You see here, that is $74 per month. Oh, I went down too far. Hang on. Let me get that back on the right screen. Yes, $74.17. You know, they talk about how many of the live attendees you can have. It reminds me of Huzzah. They used to charge you a couple of pennies extra for each individual that was over your quota. And I never thought that was a fair way of pricing, but, you know, who am I? Then you have the business plan where you can have 500. Thank you, Mr. Rodney. You can have 500 live attendees per month, and it's $162 for 500 live attendees per event. Per event. So, and this gives you, like I said, the Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and third-party integrations. Broadcast in HD with OBS, Wirecast, Ecamm Live, and more for 7 hours. Oh, and I didn't realize this. Even on the professional plan, you only have 2 hours. So 2 hours for $74 a month. Very interesting way to price these options. I'm a little confused with why they would. You're paying all that. I guess it's just to cover the server costs, and because they do let you record your video, or they make a recording, I should say. They make a recording. However, if you're already live streaming on YouTube or on Facebook, they are also keeping that recording. So you really won't need the one that you get from Crowdcast. In addition, if you're using Ecamm, you also get your recording. So, guys, I've always talked about just how affordable Ecamm is, and this is just, let me put my logo up there. This is just another example of just how affordable Ecamm is compared to these other options. Even though, yes, you do get the ability to email those folks that you have that are coming to your Crowdcast, but there's other ways that you can collect email addresses when you're using live streaming. You don't have to go the route of Crowdcast. But I wanted to bring it to you because, hey, I was able to capture those screen shots because they just made this upgrade Thursday. However, I just saw the video about it last night. And I was so excited this morning. I said, that's the first thing I'm going to do is talk about this. And so I had to do some testing because there's only one video out there to show you how to use it. And so I tested it on Twitch. I tested, and that was not a good result for me, because with Twitch, meaning that you have to use the RTMP key. Mr. Rodney's got my food warming up for me, so that's a little ting, ting, ting you hear. You're using the RTMPT key, RMTP, I think I said it right. You can't bring on the guests. You can't bring on guests. I'll say that one more time. You can't bring on guests. So it's kind of like, well, you can have people coming into your Crowdcast and engaging with you, and they do have to register, and you will collect their email address. But I have to be perfectly honest, like I said, and keep it real throughout this whole live stream. You're going to be hearing me say this. I want to keep it real. from the audience that I've been able to engage with on Twitch, I don't see that many of them actually signing up for Crowdcast and wanting to get your emails that way through Crowdcast. Not saying they wouldn't get on your email list, but I think you would be better off with a Discord, which also sends the notifications, than Crowdcast. I just don't think it has the trust factor over there on Twitch. And this is all totally my opinion, okay? As someone who's a marketer and who's a social media consultant and strategist, I can definitely see the trust factor there for Crowdcast and all that. But then I gotta admit, this morning, keeping it real, I was very disappointed. I signed up for that light plan and I turned around and canceled my plan. Because I did not. No, I was in a rush, but they didn't make it clear that it wasn't included on the light plan. You know, the video that they did, they explained that this was coming, and they did a demo on Facebook. They didn't even show YouTube, which is what I had wanted to experiment with. They never mentioned that you have to have the professional, I believe it's called. The professional plan, $74.17 a month. Yeah. Nah. And you're also limited. My friend Barb T is here. Let's see if I can get my logo out of your way. All depends on the age group you're trying to reach and attracting, I think. Well, Barb, that's why I'm talking about Twitch. I'm talking about if you're on Twitch. And I think we could probably all agree that for the most part, there is a younger demographic on Twitch. Okay? And even, I'm not saying that there aren't any older folks over there, because, hey, I'm over there. So, you know, and I have subscribed, because I have Amazon Prime. So I've actually subscribed, or became a subscriber of our friends, Laria and David Foster. Laria Petrucci and David Foster have Geeks Life 360. Because every month you can subscribe to, every month I can change it and subscribe to someone else if I want. And I'm just learning these things about Twitch as a Prime member. So now every month, part of what I pay for Prime goes to them. Okay? And I've been spending a lot of time over there, and not just with gaming, because, I'm not into gaming. So I've been looking for other things over there that aren't gaming related. And I'm seeing more, I'm still seeing the younger crowd. And I don't know. I just think when you think Twitch and you think notifications, email, and all that, you kind of think about Discord. And that seems to be a very popular way to communicate with your Twitch community. And I just think even to, like, now let's try to move that over into Crowdcast. I don't know what the benefit of that would be, because the community has already embraced Discord. Now, Discord, you have to have a server or get on somebody else's server. I got to figure out how that works. I don't know it all over on Twitch. Hey, every time I go on Twitch, I learn something new. But the Crowdcast thing, I think it's great for, like you said, a more business-oriented crowd, or perhaps an older demographic, or perhaps a more a demographic that is not so interested in gaming. It could be other things. It doesn't have to be marketing, and because I know that, Barb, you have a large ballooning community, and so that's something totally not related to marketing and not related to social media and all that other stuff that I normally talk about. Okay. How are you? You like a new photo? My account, yes? No. Oh, yes, you have a new profile pic. J Wiki, yes, I do like it. You have the YouTube logo in there, the Twitch logo, and the what's the name of that gaming console? Y'all know I don't do gaming, right? But Xbox. Figured it out. Xbox. Yes. I like it. I really do. And I like how you use the red. Very nice. You just double check with Twitch that it's okay to make their logo red, the same color as YouTube. Because believe it or not, some of these, all of these places have restrictions against how you can use their logo. They don't really come after you until you get famous. All right, Miss Beauty Bubble. I think I'm going to move the chat over here, and it may be easier to see. But hang on, let me also, because I see that there is some more longer comments coming in. Let's see. There is a way for me to reduce the size of these comments. I mean, not reduce the size of it, but it's not working right now. The expansion of Twitch as a subsidiary of Amazon has no age limits as to scale and growth. Okay, so you guys, I love that you guys are challenging me on this. So, let me ask the question a different way. Barb and Beauty, if you're still here, Barb, I would love for you to comment on this. So, are you saying that you think that it makes more sense if you're using Twitch? Okay, let's say it's someone that's similar to me. They're doing a talk show, or they're doing a cooking show, or they're in my age demographic when I say similar to me. But they're, you know, maybe ballooning. I'm mentioning you two, both of your niches, right? Or they're talking about crypto. Are you saying that you think they would be more successful in getting people to use Crowdcast to watch their broadcasts than they would to just have them on Twitch and then later on sign up for the Discord? Let me know what you think. Inquiring minds need to know. You know, all of these places, we always talk about the context. And, you know, all of these sites have their own culture and their own way of doing things. So I've got to hear what Barb had. Been there since first notification. I was talking about Twitch too. Okay, cool. I have a gaming audience too, Eileen. Wonderful. Okay, so do you think your gaming audience, Barb, would be more likely to connect with you off of Twitch on a Discord versus a Crowdcast, or it doesn't matter? They will follow you to the end of the earth. They don't care what platform. There are only two choices. Now, I'm not talking about Facebook. You only got two choices. Discord, because Discord, well, you don't actually get the person's email. I don't think they get your email, but I know that because I'm on Laria and David's Geeks Life 360 Discord. I'm getting the email notifications when they post and say that they're going live. I'm not getting them from Twitch. Well, I didn't sign up for them from Twitch. I'm following their station, but I'm not getting the notifications. So let's see. Oh, here we go. I don't think any of my peeps are into Crowdcast. So you do agree with me, Barb. That's my point. I'm saying to invest $75 a month. And I don't know how much it costs to have a Discord server. I really don't know. I have no idea. But to me, it makes more sense to put that money, whatever part of it could be used for a Discord server, it makes much more sense to invest that money and that time and energy over into Discord versus Crowdcast. And these comments are coming in. Oh, Twitch to Crowdcast, back to Twitch, then Discord. I guess that's a question because you got question marks at the end of it. I'm asking you that question about about Discord versus Crowdcast for your Twitch audience. That's what I'm asking. Okay, and Christian Crowdcast. Yes, Christian, I did a bit of a demo at the beginning, and that's what this live stream was about. And, you know, like I said, you'll hear me say the words, keeping it real throughout this whole session here. And I usually always am so overwhelmed and so excited about something that I'm bringing to you guys. But in this case, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm glad that you can do this. And this is why I'm bringing it to you guys, because I want those of you who do have the budget and who are email marketers and do have that audience that, you know, I want to let you know that you can extend your reach now over there on Crowdcast. However, for the audience of most of my peeps and folks that I've been hanging out with, and from what I've seen, not just on Twitch, because let's just kind of break away from just talking about Twitch, but even just talking about Facebook or YouTube, I think people are happy with their YouTube notifications. They have gotten better. But if you want to start to build your email list from YouTube, you have to use a different strategy. I don't think that the email integration with Crowdcast is going to be a winning combination. Maybe in 2 years, 3 years, when Crowdcast takes over this whole live streaming email marketing connection, maybe it will be. But right now, April the 15th, 2018, I think you're better off offering a lead magnet, having that link in the description, or sending people to your website where you have some kind of email capture on your website. And we should definitely talk about that. You know, I use Lead Pages and I use Aweber to do that. And even though I'm not even aggressively, you know, going after email, building my list that way, I am still getting people to sign up for my emails, even though I'm not aggressively pursuing it. Like I don't have pop-ups and things like that. I do have list magnets though. So let's see what Jay Wick said. I have Discord, and thank you. People stupid and scam more on Discord, and I block people more like people from me from Discord. Oh, see, thanks for the feedback. And see, I don't know how to moderate your Discord. I'm assuming since it's on your own server, or you share a server with somebody for the Discord, I think it probably is much easier to do it over there, but I don't know. That remains to be seen. So thank you for your input there, because you're telling me about something that I don't really know that much about from the administrative side. It reminds me of Slack. To me, Discord is like Slack for gamers. Mine connect via face-to-face smartphone, Facebook in-game. When you say smartphone, do you mean just texting each other or calling each other on the phone? Barb, I would love to know. I would love to know that. There is no cost to have a Discord server. Oh, okay. See, Beauty knows so much about this stuff. Thank you, Beauty. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. You always have so much great information about anything that, you know, related to that. Appreciate you, my dear. Okay. And Barb says, absolutely insane. Targeting enterprise users, but those users have better alternatives. The pricing. I'm so glad you're agreeing with me, Barb. I really appreciate that. You know, because like I said, usually when I bring you guys tools, and it's not that I'm not recommending Crowdcast. It's not that I'm dissing them. I'm saying for me and for you guys who come to my streams, who I talk to all the time. Now, if you're watching this video in the replay and you're not somebody who's regularly in my audience, leave me a comment. Let me know. Eileen, you don't know what you're talking about. I got 500 subscribers on Crowdcast, and I sold $10,000 courses through Crowdcast. Let me know. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for watching my video, because you big time. Hello, Mr. Snow. Can you please send the sunshine over here to Philly? It was nice for 2 days, people. It was warm. Today, it's raining. And I knew it was going to be bad weather today. Hence the reason why this live stream is today. But yesterday, I was out enjoying the sun. Okay, there's something called being iced on Discord. This is where not everyone will get a good clean audio video for all the parties when you use the AV feature on Discord. Okay. All right. I saw something about that word iced, but I didn't know what it meant. So thank you, Beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think I missed one of your previous comments too. The popularization of using the term Discord is not quite correct. Oh, okay. Thanks. All right. So do you have your own Discord server, Beauty? Okay, I'm sorry. I did that one already. Let's do the next one. Supposing you heard that MailChimp has banned all cryptocurrency marketers from using their service. No, but Larry may know more about that than me. I don't use MailChimp. And as you know, I'm not into cryptocurrency. However, I have friends like yourself, my friend Gary Leland, who does the Crypto Cousins podcast, and my daughter has a few of her friends and guys that she has at the Real Estate League. They did the cryptocurrency class, and they are really into the whole crypto thing. But they don't use MailChimp either. They will probably be using either Constant Contact or Aweber. So I don't know if Constant Contact has any rules against it. And I have not heard if Aweber has or not. Okay, so thanks for that heads up on that. Oh, here's another one. Christian is saying, I'm using Discord, madame. I think I like being called madame. Thank you. You know what, guys? Mr. Rodney left my food on warm, but I think I better turn that oven off because my oven don't play. So watch the little quick demo. It's only going to take me 30 seconds, but this demo is only like 2 minutes. Here, so just a real quick recap, just showing the different options there, and here is right behind my head is where it says multi-streams, and that's where you bring up Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, or custom, hence the conversation about Twitch. Okay. So forget the fact that I'm on here twice. Ignore that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very funny story. I saw the video last night from the guy who is the head of Crowdcast, or I guess he's the president or CEO or whatever. And so I was dreaming last night. Oh, I can't wait to go test it out. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if my free trial expired yet or not. I'm not sure. So this morning, I logged in. I saw it didn't. I started making my YouTube thumbnail because I knew I'm going to talk about Crowdcast and all that stuff. And then, lo and behold, my free trial expired in the middle, or this broadcast right now would be using Crowdcast. But my free trial expired in the middle of me preparing the demo. Hence, that's why you saw that demo that that you just saw. So, just want to let you guys know, those of you who arrived late, text and voice are used more often than voice. I guess you're talking about Discord now, Barb. And I'm also, okay, yes, I saw that. I'm using Discord, madam. And then it's raining, huh? Yeah, it's like muggy. It's not actively raining right at this moment, but it has rained already, and it will rain again before the day is out. And it's winter again up here. No sunshine to give. I know. Well, you know what, Larry? When we get the sunshine, I'll send it your way. How's that? Because tomorrow is not going to be nice either. And I have a group fan and more friends have report on account people, and I send email Discord from report people. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming that you mean that you have sent the emails to report people. Okay. I'll make a plate. I mean, can you just make a plate for me, please? I can't do it while I'm here. Sunshine is not in the clouds. Sunshine is not in the cards either. Christian, thank you. And Barb says, supposed to be snowing here shortly. Sure wish Mother Nature would get her head on straight. I think that, man made the seasons. And we tried, they tried to make them coordinate with Mother Nature and Father Time and all that. But they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. But I remember that 3 years ago, or maybe 4 years ago, it was cold all the way until the end of May. Here in Philly. And the reason why I remember was because I was using so much heat. No, that had to be more than 3 or 4 years ago. That was more like 5 or 6 years ago. I was using so much heat that I got all dried out, and I had literally had to go to the hospital for being so dried out. And I know that was May because I had to spend the night, and it was on Memorial's Day weekend. I was in a hospital. So, this is nothing, really, when you think about it. This is April. It's been cold much later than this. So, every week we keep thinking, this has got to be the end of it. This has got to be the end of it. Oh, this got to be the end of it. No, even this cold weather that we have coming this week, that might not be the end of it, unfortunately. So, good thing I live stream in the house. Okay. I realize that you have autism, and I know you're trying the best you can. That's exactly why I bring your comments up, even though they, and I just have to try to determine what it is that you're talking about. Okay. And from now on, you'll ask autism, yes, no. Ask you from no autism, yes, no. Okay. Whatever works for you. And like I said, I appreciate the fact that you're here and that you are engaging and that you are communicating with us. And so I will try my best to make it pleasurable for you. Okay? So, let's see what else we have here. Discord has many, many permissions to prevent what JWIC is suggesting. And when friend requests come in, it is preferred to engage briefly as to their intentions in lieu of reporting to Discord's team. Wow. I didn't even know Discord had a team. Beauty has you spent a lot of time on Discord, haven't you, Beauty? Thank you, Eileen. The seasons we made, but God knows what he's doing. Let's enjoy every moment. Joy. That's right, Carol. And hey, we got to enjoy it even when it's snowing. We may get a little annoyed that we still have our boots by the front door, but we got boots and we got feet to put them on. Okay. And Jay Ricky said, okay, thank you, Eileen Smith. You're welcome. And so, yeah. All right. So let's move into the gear conversation. And, Larry, he saw a preview of it over on Twitch, but I found out some more, Larry. So I'm glad you're here so I can bring closure to that little mystery I was having over there. And let me move things around. Okay, so I am now the proud owner. I'm sorry, real quick. Let me just bring that up. And also, Jay Wick said, thank you, Beauty Bubble. Okay, thanks, Rod. I'm now the proud owner of the Iographer. Ooh, nice. By the way, any of the gear that I show today, if you're interested, and just go over to my Amazon shop. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that link in the chat right now. And that's amazon.com/shop/Eileen Smith. And okay, so what I like about this Iographer, I'm able to combine the old with the new, because this old tripod was my dad's tripod, and we checked it out the other day, and it's called Velbon. So let me just bring it up. Oh, hey, Donna. We were having a different conversation earlier, Donna, but I'm talking about gear, and so this is related to live streaming, though, because I'm using all this gear for live streaming. Nice to see you, dear. All right, and Jay Wick wants to let you know, Beauty, that he subscribed to you. All right, so this is like the real sturdy back in the day tripods. Okay, you see this? There's some real heavy hardware here. Okay. It has these little things on, not those little plastic ones. This is all metal stuff. Like I said, my dad had this. He's always into photography, always. So, oh, and Jay Wick is reminding me to mention about you guys all subscribing to one another. And so this is a great time for me to bring that up, because I had not talked about that yet today. And so I'm going to screen share that, so you guys will remember that. Let me put that screenshot down. That. Only thing about Ecamm I wish I could figure out, and it's probably me, I need to figure it out, how to screen share. That's the wrong one. Chrome. How to make sure I'm screen sharing the right screen. So, you guys know I struggle with that. But this is what you do. I watch your YouTube, but I've never caught you live before. Yay! So, guys, then this is new. Donna Marie is new, right? So what do? You go over to those 3 dots on the side, and you click Go to Channel. And you subscribe. You subscribe to one another, because, hey, that's what our community is all about, and networking. So I've already subscribed to Donna Marie, and Littlest Pet Shop is premiering on Discovery Family. Not sure why that came up, but it's okay. And when Jay Wick said, I sub everyone. So that's what made me reminded me to you guys go ahead and make sure you subscribe to each and every one. And also here, that Amazon link that I posted didn't work for some reason. I wonder why. Well, let's just try to figure that out. That's embarrassing. Hang on. I mean, it's not really embarrassing. I'm amongst friends here. But in the background here, let me try to figure out why my Amazon shop's not working. I know they didn't take it away from me, because I just was on there yesterday. Oh, gosh. They keep showing me the back end of it. And your ideas list, your friends. No, I right now I'm just a little confused about why it's not on the link that I gave you. So bear with me, people. I I know you are probably wondering the same thing, like what's wrong with Eileen's shop? And I may have to figure it out later. Jeez, no, it was just a little glitch. I must have made a typo or something, but we'll fix that right now. And put that in there. I'm not sure what went wrong, guys, but that's the link. It works. Oh, now, if you don't believe me, I know y'all probably don't believe me. She don't got no Amazon shop. Yes, I do. There it is. Let me move that out the way so you can see it there. Oh my gosh. These mics over here, let me get picture in picture off. These mics over here, the Audio-Technica System 10, I need to move them down a little because I actually haven't used it, but I saw Laria and David using these microphones when they were at the NAB show, and they were incredible. But all this other stuff is the stuff that I use. And so, for example, here is the iographer, which I am going to show you. But before I do that, I also want to show you the tripod that are actually... This label, Larry's the one who told me, this label Velbron is still available, but this particular model, it just says unavailable. But it does have a page over on Amazon, which I was kind of like, wow, they actually still have it on there, but they do. And so here's what I found out the other day when I was doing the demo on Twitch. I kept getting... It wouldn't stay stable. I was like, what is going on? So wait, let me take the iographer off of there so I can show you a little bit about this. All right, so I'm taking the iographer off. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. But on this tripod, I gotta make sure I don't knock anything over. Underneath here at the top, and I'm not going to be able to point at it and hold it at the same time, there's screws. There's little screws like right here, like right next to each one of the legs, right to the left and right of each leg of the tripod. And I had to watch an old school video. In fact, the video on YouTube was 5 years old, and he was talking about how the older models are much nicer than and much more sturdy than the new jack models that are out there now. And so he showed me how to tighten up my tripod so that it didn't collapse on me every time I moved it around. So here's why I like the iographer. Let's get it right up here, right in front. Before I do that, let me show you this. I got the tripod. This piece totally comes out of the tripod. So I'm not sure what I would do with the base without that in there, but then again, I'm not a photographer. I guess I could switch it out if there was some other type of extension. I guess that's what you call it. Or mount. It's called a mount. Okay. So I actually want it to be up here so you guys can see what I'm going to do with the iographer. And let's see. Oh. You love my laugh. Thank you. And also you said... You know, I first found you on Blab. Oh, wow. Yes. I'm so glad that those platforms don't define our relationships and we continue to have relationships and connect with each other well beyond the platform that is now defunct. And maybe one day we'll actually stop saying those words, but it was a great place to connect. And so... They can't take that away from us, right? We made those connections, and bam, here it is. 3 years later, we still connected. Shout out to the good vibes that were created there. Okay, so this. All right, so I can do this in horizontal mode. Now, the other thing, no, that wasn't working. The other thing that I like about this iographer, I think I have to screw it on a little bit manually first. So I'm be a little off camera. There you go. I'll just do it that way. And then when I have it on this tripod as opposed to the other one, it's easy for me to now go landscape and portrait without hitting myself in the head. Gotta screw this down. Keep it stable. Okay. You guys get the point. For example, when you go live on Twitch on your phone. And there's another platform that used to be this way. Oh, huzzah, but you know, that's gone. But when you go live on Twitch, your phone has to be in portrait while you're typing in your title and saying that you're ready to go live and all that stuff. It has to be. You can't not do it, which I don't understand. But then when you go live, you have to turn it. I'll make sure I'm unscrewing the right thing. You guys know I'm new to this. Yes, this. Nope. So it's not the iographer that I'm getting confused about. It is the tripod. So, more YouTube University for me. There you go. Finally figured out how to do it. I won't let it bash me. Okay. Hi, same guy in my account. Oh, there you are, Jordan. Okay. See, now we got a face to that little profile pic that you made. So everybody knows who Jordan Wick is. Cool. All right. Barb says, blabbing is a type of conversation, albeit Bebo was unsuccessful in their product by that name. People blab every day. Just saying. Yeah, because I know blabbing for Britain is still blabbing. They still going strong with the blabbing. Every time I see it, I'm like, are they going to change the name of that show? I'm like, nope. Fine. Look, don't let it bash your head. No, I'm about to bash myself in the head with the things I do for live streaming. And you're doing fine. Oh, thank you, Donna. Donna Marie. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that. Now, the one thing about this iographer, so let's just take it off the tripod so I don't injure myself. And put the tripod back in the background. Show you other ways to use the iographer. So, you know, this is cool for when you're taking selfies, and really easy to hold it steady and all that stuff. And I haven't really used it for Instagram stories yet, but I will. Because even in the portrait mode, right, it's cool. But there's this piece that I wasn't sure, like, what am I supposed to use that for? And it's actually a clamp that goes on there. And then, like, okay, well, what do you use it for? Well, this is what I was thinking. You guys might not be saying that, but I was like, okay, so now it's on there. So now what? So I had to go watch another video to find out that they have lenses that screw inside of there if I wanted to do a macro lens or if I wanted to do one of those fisheye lenses and all of that. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I already got one of those kinds of lenses. So I'm not going to go back to iographer. I'm going to use my aloe clip. All right. So, oh, yeah, I got it out. Got the phone out. I'm still a little awkward with that, but I did it. The aloe clip. You guys remember when this was so popular? When Periscope first came out, I remember Periscope Brian and our good friend Brian. I can't think of his last name. Brian Fanzo. Oh, people are from the UK. Yes, with Stephen from the UK. Yes, Blabbing Britain. Yes. And I can't remember what you said. Could be too, Christian, but whatever it was. Yep, you're right. And you're from the UK also. Okay, cool. I have account 3 from Home Gmail and Player Game Gmail and Gmail Student. All right. Yeah, you know what? It's good to have your emails and different email addresses. You're doing the right thing about that because I know I have. Oh, God, I can't tell y'all how many emails. I signed up for this thing called Mixer the other day, which is like an alternative for Twitch. And then I remembered I have a whole nother email because it's Microsoft and I have Eileen@live.com, but don't email me there because I never look at that inbox. I even forgot I had it. I have like 4 Gmails, not counting the ones from work. These are my own Gmails, so it's cool. It's cool. Oh yeah. Alex Pettit. Alex Pettit used to, and I don't remember Alex using this aloe clip that much. The first person that comes to my mind is Ryan, Periscope Ryan, who doesn't even go by Periscope Ryan anymore. But I love him to death. Ryan Steinolfson. And I don't know what he goes by now, but Livestream Ryan, maybe something like that. And Brian Fanzo. Now, Brian Fanzo, I met in person, and I absolutely adore him. I don't know why I was blanking on his name. That was just a brain freeze. Wait. What? What? You don't believe what? What don't you believe? You don't believe this? Believe it, honey. Believe it. So the aloe clip. Now, there was always this little odd thing about how the aloe clip went on. This is the older one. I don't know if they resolved this little issue yet. Oh, Gmails. Yes. Gmail's the best email to have, honestly, because I have Outlook at work. And we have all kinds of firewalls, and we got Mail, and we got all this stuff. But I get more spam in my inbox at work. So it's just unbelievable. I stopped trying to fight it. I just was like, delete. I'm like, well, I'm glad, when I go into work and it's like, I got 60 emails. And I'm like, well, I'm glad 50 of them were spam. Wait. Ryan, what does he go by? Please find out. Oh, well, he's still over on Facebook. Let's look over there real quick. In fact, he's the one who the last time I watched him do a Facebook that was really caught my eye was when he was able to catch Facebook pages, 2 people live streams. I just so happened to be on Facebook, and I don't know how. I don't even know. You know how hard it is to find the lives that you really want to see. But it just so happened his live popped up. And I guess Facebook surfaced it because he was demoing the new thing here. So I will actually post his link to his personal page. And he has said personal over here. I'm going to post it over here because I love Ryan. And then that way you can find his Facebook page and all that stuff, because we kind of went off topic there. Okay. So, so that's okay though. Because, hey, I'll put it up on screen too for anybody. Oh, no, that's his personal. Just look for Ryan Steinolfson. And, you know, if you're not connected with him personally, you probably won't be able to. So this is that aloe clip. And it's, of course, the aloe clip doesn't fit in the iographer, because the iographer lens, where's that lens clip, guys? This thing is huge compared to the size of the aloe clip. The aloe clip lens, it's like twice as big, if not more, like 2.5 times as big. So that's not going to work. So you're either going to have it in the iographer using the aloe clip. Now, the reason why I like this for me, or what I can start making use of it, is, you know, my friend Mr. Rodney is a tremendous gardener, and his gardens are so pretty. That's one thing I really do miss about the weather being nice, because right now the gardens are all like brown. All the plants have shriveled up, but he will bring them back to life, and I will document that on Instagram. In fact, I didn't post it yet. I took some pictures yesterday, and I said, I'm going to post them today to bring some sunshine into everybody's day, because he's got all these palm trees. He's got all these gorgeous smaller plants, and of course fruit and vegetable gardens. And those macro lenses are tremendous for that purpose. No, you shouldn't lose me, Donna, if you click on it. But because it should pop out into another window, or you could shortcut click and then it will pop out into another window. Okay? But either way, at least you know how to, you know, if you get a chance, write it down. And then as long as you know how to spell Steinolfson, he's the only one that's going to come up when you go on Facebook. Right? Unless you just so happen to be hooked or connected with some other Steinolfsons over there in the UK. He's the only one that came up for me. So how that one works is, like I said, there was this little funky thing about the way you slide it on. And it's got to cover up the camera. What was that? And I can't remember what it was that I needed to do, but I have to do some funky operation here to make sure that it lines up. And I had it yesterday, but I'm not going to fuss with it too much now if I don't hurry up and get it. That's going to be it for you, aloe clip. I'll show you guys the footage that I took. Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. And I'll show you also what I did with a preview for this garden scene that One good thing I love about having Google Photos, because I don't use the iCloud for my images. And so one good thing I love about that is that I'm able to get everything right here in my Google Photos. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, let me screen share. I just realized how bizarre that looked. And yeah, this is with that fisheye lens, because there's 4 lenses in one with this aloe clip, and this was the fisheye lens. And I'll show you something else here that I did yesterday. I started, so I went down to Mr. Rodney, and since it's too early for the palm trees to be really shown, so he couldn't resist it. He went out and started buying umbrellas. Now, you know, he owns these 2 houses. these two properties that are next door to each other. But what he's done, and this is just the beginning because this is 4 of them, but he's got 13 of them right now, and then he's going to buy some for the front of the house. So when he does whatever he does with his gardens, it is a sight to behold. So like while it's in progress, it may look like, what is going on? But then when he's done, it's just gorgeous. And then, like I said, you have to wait for the weather. Crowdcast is wonderful. Oh, okay, Christian. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying Crowdcast. And what platform are you using it with? Are you integrating it with any other platforms? Oh, that's okay about you getting off topic, Donna Marie. No problem. Yeah, we've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. We can't possibly stay on the same topic. And you said, I see you've got your bot working in the chat. I am looking into using bots too. And honestly, it's funny is that the bot is working here in chat, but I don't use it over on Facebook. I don't have a bot. I use it on Twitch and I use it here on YouTube. And I could be building more subscribers on my email list, but I much rather talk about Patreon. So I think that's what I talked about here. Let's see. No, I didn't even talk about Patreon. I just let everybody know that the links are in the description. And I need to put a Patreon link in my description, but I do have the Amazon shop link in that description, so you better know it. So guys, is there anything else that you guys want me to cover? Let me know what you think about this whole Crowdcast integration. I think we kind of went back and forth and we weren't really clear about whether we think that the Crowdcast integration is, or this update, this latest update, is good for anybody. It may not be good for our specific needs, you and I, who are in the chat and who are watching live, but I think it may be good for others. Barb mentioned enterprise level. It may be good for those folks. And I tend to agree that it will probably be most useful for those folks. And maybe not necessarily on public live streams. They may be better for even having, webinars and those kinds of things to use the Crowdcast. But there's so many options. Guys, it's amazing how many options of ways that we can go live. And for those of you who haven't gone live, and if you're listening to it, get with the program, because live streaming is not going anywhere, okay? It's not going away, I should say. It is going somewhere. And you can go somewhere. You can elevate yourself. You can elevate your presence and, your engagement online with live streaming. And these tools that allow you, like what I'm doing now, is bringing these comments up on screen and all of that, just having these, I could just say, bam, yes, we still here. Just having so much fun with your audience and with this whole concept. And this is why I do like about Crowdcast is that they let you bring someone on. Now, I could bring someone on with this eCam. I can. But it requires Skype. And I've done it. I demoed it a couple of times here, and I've also demoed it over on Periscope. So it's a great thing to do. It's just that because I have to have the eCam window open, I have to open Skype, then I have to call that person that I want to bring on. That was just a lot of steps. It can be done, and it's done quite frequently by all those folks that are in the eCam beta group. They do it all the time. And, if you're using eCam and you're not in the beta group, holler at me, let me know, and I'll try to get you in there. And with that, guys, before I go, let's see. Comparing Crowdcast to Ecamm Live, which you prefer? Ecamm Live, hands down. There's nothing that I'm probably going to want to use over Ecamm Live, Larry. If I didn't have a Mac, or if something happened to this Mac, I would buy another Mac just because of Ecamm Live. So then it wouldn't be that affordable, would it? Because I would have to buy a whole computer. But yeah, that's what I did. The Crowdcast is probably not going to get my business because of the pricing. It's unless I really grow my Patreon. And I have to say, matter of fact, shout out to all my patrons like Larry, like Tish, like Barb. So many people. Right now, I have 19 patrons, and I want to shout out to all of them. I can't remember everybody's name off the top of my head, but it's amazing how the community is growing, and it will probably be one day where I won't even recognize everybody who's in the group, although I do remember everybody. Or I recognize them, or I recognize all their names and so forth that are patrons. Now, if my patrons triple or quadruple, and it makes sense for me to afford that option, but I'm so comfortable with YouTube, and I can serve the same purposes with YouTube on Patreon that I can with the Crowdcast. The only piece that Crowdcast was, it made sure that it locked things down, so there may even be times when I would use a different platform altogether for patrons, like Appear In. I'm thinking about testing out Zoom, but Zoom has costs attached to it as well. So, but when it comes to Ecamm versus Crowdcast, in my opinion, there's no competition. Ecamm is my jam. So I think that was just a fake question, honestly, Larry, because I think you know me well enough to know. I only got excited about the Crowdcast because I like the idea of making it easier to bring someone on. Now, for other people, the benefit of the Crowdcast is the email marketing integration. Because, Ecamm doesn't have a way to collect anybody's emails. Okay, but Crowdcast does, and it integrates with Zapier. So then that means that you can automatically add people to your email list. Not saying that I recommend doing that, unless you tell people, thanks for coming to my broadcast, just to let you know you're going to be on my email list. I'm not saying that to you guys. I'm saying if you tell people that that's part of the deal, because Crowdcast actually has customized emails that you can send out. You can customize those emails and say whatever you want to say in the email. And so you could probably at that point, actually ask people, do you want to be on my email list as well? And so you can get notifications directly from me, however you want to say it. Ecamm is hungry and innovating like crazy based on community input. They will try to do anything that is asked of them. In fact, they didn't even care about the Twitch integration, and they weren't even so interested in the YouTube integration, but people asked for it, like yours truly, and so it happened. And it's kind of like, what y'all want from us this week? Okay, because they know how to code. And that's all part of staying in your own lane, because somebody asked me about it coming to PC, and I'm like, it's not going to come to PC. These guys are Mac developers. They stay in their lane. You got to find another option. And that's another reason why I wanted to explore this Crowdcast thing. I did not know it was going to be that pricey when I decided this is what I was going to talk about today. I found out, this is live. This is the thing about live, right? I found out, and when I realized how pricey it is, I'm not saying that you guys not to use it. Now you're talking my language. Email integration. Well, Donna Marie, this is what I mean. This is why I want to give you guys the option. I can't say that every option out there is going to be for every person. But if somebody is just that into email and they're willing to make that investment to see if they can grow and monetize that list, and so they pay for it, it pays for itself, then go for it. I want you to know this option is available to you to try. Okay? But for me, it's outside of my budget right now. Just, and like I said, I find that Ecamm, because Ecamm lets me have all the branding and all that, like putting my logo up. But on the other, there's two ways to look at that, right? Like now, I can put my logo up. I'm putting your comments up on screen, all of that. But there's two ways to look at that. If somebody's over on Crowdcast and I got your email, I'm not really worried that you see the EileenSmith.com, because you're going to see me in your inbox. No, that's a different way to look at it. I'm not saying that this is how I'm looking at it. You guys know I like my Ecamm. I'm sticking with my Ecamm. It's my favorite tool since I started live streaming back in 2011 using Hangouts. Ecamm has been my favorite. Now, I will use, speaking of Hangouts, I will use Hangouts to bring people on. And I only did this one this way today because I wanted to show you guys the Crowdcast stuff. And so, like I said, I had planned a completely different stream. How did I know that they were going to cut off and that it was time for my free trial to cut off right in the middle of me preparing this tutorial? I think it's very, very funny. And I was willing to upgrade. And then come to find out my upgrade did not cover the multi-stream. So I was like, oh well, let's put on the brakes. You'll go on my email list. Okay, great. Just go over to EileenSmith.com and you should see a way to opt into my email list there. Yeah. It's good to have that option. It is. It is really good. And, like I said, for somebody who can afford it. And Avi's is here. Avi Arts and Crafts. Hello. How you doing, my dear? You have such a nice smile in your picture you do here. I hope you got that smile on your face this morning. Guys, it is 1 hour and 22. So with that, I always leave with letting you know there are 2 ways that you can contact me. 2. If you want to leave me a voicemail, you've got your mic connected to your computer, or you want to get in on the next episode of my podcast, or you want to leave me a voicemail, you will go to eileen.link/voicemail. And let's see if I can bring that up on screen. There it is. Eileen, ILEANE.link/voicemail. Now, if you just want to send me an email, you want to keep it old school, and I will reply. Eileen.link/contact. Eileen.link/contact. And I don't have that one there. That's okay. And for those of you who are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Let them know Miss Eileen is going to keep it real and let you know about more than 2 for sure. Yes. There's definitely more than 2. Thank you so very much for coming, each and every one of you guys. And like I said, only thing I ask is that you give the video a thumbs up. And if you can, come back in 5 minutes and leave a comment. Because as soon as as the live stream starts processing, like maybe 30 seconds after I push end or finish, actually inside of Ecamm it says finish. And when I do that, that's when Oh, Christian said, voicemail. Yeah, you got to watch my last live stream where I talked about SpeakPipe and how you can use SpeakPipe to send me voicemails. Yep. And it's Eileen.link/voicemail. And so it's a wonderful way, like I said, to get included on a podcast, especially if you speak clearly, say your name, you can say your website or your, YouTube channel or whatever. And then, like I said, speak clearly and leave me your voicemail. Now, that you do have to sign in with your email address. So I can, but that doesn't add you to my email list. So I can respond back to you via voicemail and it'll come to your email inbox. Your SpeakPipe is another tool that I'm an advocate for and that I've been using since I think it was 2012 when we logged in last week and took a look. So stay tuned this week. Make sure when you're subscribed, one day this week I'm going to do a Media Mogul Moment, which is one of those shorter broadcasts. And so since I was disappointed with what I wanted to show you guys today with Crowdcast, I wasn't totally disappointed, but I'd rather have quick. I like to show you guys free stuff too, right? I'm all about showing free tools, even though I will make an investment. I invested in Ecamm Live. It's $40, but it's a one-time fee. I don't have to pay every month. There's other live streaming tools or only live stream to Facebook, and they want you to pay every month. And it's only going to one platform. But a lot of my friends love OBS. That's a free platform. And then there's a lot of folks that use Wirecast. That's a tool you can use to multi-stream. And I'm not trying to throw them under the bus because I've never used Wirecast because it's expensive. It's like $500. But I've seen a lot of people since Facebook made these latest changes have failed streams on Wirecast. And in fact, one of the, I won't put his name out there, but if you follow one of the most popular YouTubers that talks about YouTube, people have been asking him, what are you using to live stream? And he says, I'm using Wirecast, but I'm looking for something different because I don't like it. I don't want to put words in his mouth. This is all public stuff. I'm not saying anything that's behind the scenes. And, I'm always giving him shout outs. But in this particular case, I feel that it's better for you to hear it from him. But I'm just telling you behind the scenes because I'm keeping it real. He's like, yeah, I don't like using Wirecast. I don't even want to give them a shout out. And that thing is I don't know, between $450 and $500. For that platform. This is $40 one time, and it's worked flawlessly since I've had it. And the times that it didn't work, it was user error. Now, because I'm in the beta group, when you use a beta software, sometimes the things might be a little glitchy, like maybe the comments might be a little glitchy or something like that. That's because it's beta, and I'm in the beta group, so I'm testing every time they iterate and bring out a new feature. OBS, I did not say what it was, so let me explain. What OBS is, Open Broadcasting System, and that's a way that you can live stream with a encoder and do all this fancy stuff like bringing, I don't know if you can bring comments up on screen, but you can bring in your lower thirds, you can bring in all your branding, and have all different things, screen sharing and all that stuff. So a lot of my friends use that because it's free, and it does have a lot of functionality. However, I always thought it was too complicated. And so when I met Ecamm, I fell in love because it's super duper easy. Now you can get complicated with it too. But I don't go down the road of the complicated things. Like you can build scenes and all that stuff. Don't ask me what it is because I don't use it. I use the simple stuff where I can just click, where do I want to go live? YouTube? Facebook? Periscope? Twitch? I'm live. I could bring up your comments on screen, which is phenomenal for me. And, you know, like I said, I told you guys earlier, I wish there was a better way to bring folks on other than Skype. And when I do a live stream where I know that I want to bring you guys on, or it's been a while and it's time for me to bring you on just because I know that, you know, you guys have stuff to say. You know, a lot of you have all kinds of information I don't have. Like Beauty was coming earlier saying all this stuff about Discord. I need like a beginner's 101 version of Discord, but she knows it. You know, Larry, he could tell you all about what's going on with this Facebook security stuff. Oh my gosh, make sure you're following Larry. You should be following him anyway, but if you're not, make sure you are, because he just did a video on Facebook security. I didn't even watch it yet, but I know it's phenomenal because that's his area of expertise. So I will go and check it out. Hello, Michael Daniels in the house. Before I leave here, I just want to take a quick look. I want us to all take a quick look at the chat that has transpired since we've been here. Okay, so Beauty says she's happy to share anything she knows about Discord. I think I asked earlier and didn't get an answer from you. Do you have your own Discord server? That's just a question that I have for you. And if you don't want to disclose that and you want to PM me or DM me, do that. Ecamm is the #1 reason to consider switching to iOS if you're a live streamer, I think. Yeah, considering how awesome it is. You know, it's interesting because PCs are really supposed to be good for live streaming, but Ecamm has just extended all what we can do. So let me just really quickly just scroll up to the top. I didn't even realize that was there, so I'm going to have to hide that comment. But then Beauty was here, and Barb, and Jason Wick, who we know has 2 personalities here on YouTube. And then the Nightbot came through. Thank you, Nightbot. Then Larry Snow, and then Christian, and Carol came through, and also Donna Marie, and let's see, who else was here? And then Jordan, I'm sorry, not Jason, Jordan, my apologies. Jordan came in with his other profile where you can see his face, and then also the Nightbot is on the scene again. Shut up, Nightbot. Larry Snow, Donna Marie Singleton. If I didn't say your name, I feel like I didn't say it, so I'm going to say it again. Donna Marie Singleton. Brown Hello Joy. And then Avi Arts and Crafts came. And then Michael Daniels. Thanks to each and every one of you guys for being here today. And I have a plate of baked chicken with my name on it. And so, with that, I want you to have a marvelous day. Thank you so much for coming to the lives, and look out for another video from me one day during the week this week. Most likely that'll be Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest, because Tuesday, viral chat. I am going to be a guest on a Twitter chat. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Hang on, let me find that chat. Let me find the viral chat. That's going to be Tuesday at noon Eastern. And I'll be on Twitter. It's a Twitter chat. And hang on, guys. I'm going to bring up the event just so you can see it. Although the event was posted over in the group. It's because somebody said I can't get to the link. And it's just like, well, it's just a card that just announces the Twitter chat. And I'm so sorry that it's so far down in my stream here. So please bear with me while I get it. There's so many folks posting over in this group, And I think I lost it. Darn it, I'm just going to have to try to find it and get it over to you guys. I will post it on my Facebook timeline so you can see it there, because I can't find it. It's just too many things posted in this particular group where I know I posted it. Let me just try one more time to go in a viral chat. And maybe they have posted it on their Twitter. No. You know what it is? I'm giving it the wrong name. Viral chat used to be the post planner chat, and it's not. So I definitely have to correct that. So bear with me, because they just emailed me the other day and I just remembered that. So I apologize for the delay, and I apologize for giving it the wrong name. Okay. It's VC Buzz. I'm going to post this link over here. This is the link to follow the Twitter chat on TweetChat, which is the app that they use to follow the chat. And so I'm going to see if I can, from here at least, I'll screen share. Wow, I don't know how that stream stopped, but it started right back up again. So, and you guys know we're almost done here. I just wanted to get you over here onto this chat. And I don't know why it's so hard to... The VC Buzz chat. VC Buzz is the official Twitter chat of viralcontentb.com. And it's VC Buzz, and the Twitter handle is Viral Content Buzz. And let's see if Viral Content Buzz has shared the graphic. Viral Content B, actually. Nope. Maybe it is Viral Content Buzz. Can't. Oh, yeah, because you can't change your Twitter handle, unfortunately. VC Buzz is called. Okay. So that was the one from last week. I guess they didn't post mine yet. All right. Well, look out for this chat coming up. And I will definitely share it on my Twitter timeline so you have it. And I apologize for not having all that information ready for you. And with that, so ta-ta, my friends. I'll come back on cam real quick. And have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.